Okay, I have to first say one thing about the ink in this fountain pen before seeing it more in details in a second and making a sketch with it. You see, the ink in this fountain pen is not a standard one. I mean, it is the standard one that comes with most fountain pens and ink cartridges out there, but it's not the standard one that artists usually use. So in reality, it is a standard ink, just not the standard ink. Perfect. Now that we have cleared all confusion and dissolved all doubts. Did you get the pun there? Dissolved? No? Well, this is a water-soluble ink, so dissolving water. Practically, this characteristic allows us to create different values with the use of a water brush based on how much ink we lay down on paper. Let's sketch something in black and white, so we'll see how this works. But first, let's give a look at the image we're going to use today for a reference. Okay, this is quite a difficult one. So many details. Okay, well, first things first, as usual, we try to focus on light and shadows. So we separate this drawing into these big shapes. And then I'm trying not to focus too much my attention on the little details. We want to just give an idea of what this picture looks like. Quite a challenge. Okay, let's give it a try. Today I wanted to try and see how a sketchbook with a bit more texture, rough texture, would behave with a fountain pen. I'd say it's definitely more challenging than I had expected to have those nice thin lines, but not impossible. Yeah, you can definitely see the struggle. Turning and twisting the pen, trying to find an angle that is okay. Oh well, we're here to learn, right? I guess lesson learned. I eventually just stick with my mixed media paper sketchbook that just so good, just slide off that one. Okay, as always, I lay down thin lines and they are less visible and almost disappear once the drawing is complete. I use thin lines to try to position various elements on paper. So I use it to figure out placement first, proportions, perspective, etc. And later I go with thicker lines when I feel more confident about my drawing. So extra thick lines are just reserved for those shadows areas where I want darker values once I pass with water brush. So my main goal is to try to simplify and just indicate those huge amount of details without actually drawing them. I will even just need to zoom in on my reference to be able to make sense of all these intricate designs and patterns. I cannot see them like from a zoom out pictures. So we want to give the same impression with our drawing, that seeing from a bit of a distance it will look like there is so much things going on, but then at a closer look it will mostly be abstract scribbles. And then it's just a matter of going over the areas I sketched with the water brush. So thin lines will have lighter values and thicker lines will give me darker values. It probably might be a little easier to control the amount of water you lay down with a normal watercolor brush and a water cup. because it's a bit challenging to try to figure out how much water is coming out of the water brush at all times. But at the same time, the water brush makes for an incredibly portable and compact travel kit. So it's just a matter of finding the right balance that works for you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have tried or are going to try this technique, and let me know how it goes. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.